Hello, my name is Ray Eden and welcome to my world of magic. Today I'm going to be doing the holiday pin tag. I was tagged by WDW Aristocrafts and they have a huge pin collection. I've been doing this for a year now, I guess, and I have a much smaller collection, but gonna see what we can do with this pin tag. So let's get right into it. So the first question is, number one, deck the halls. Share a Disney pin that is festive or decorated. Festive or decorated. This was really a Christmas tag, but I came into it a little bit late, and I'm filming this on the 2nd of January 2020, and so I thought that I would use this pin from Walt Disney World Epcot, and I'm gonna have to go for the festive and decorated for this one. It's with the spaceship Earth there, and the fireworks, and my favorite form of Mickey, the Sorcerer Mickey. So that's one pin down. And the way that this tag works, you have a pin and then you have a question to ask. So the next one is indoor fun. Which Disney character are you with and what holiday activity are you doing? So I thought about this a little bit, and I'm going to go with Goofy. And we are wrapping Christmas gifts because I have a feeling that as Goofy is, that he's as anal retentive as I am about getting those corners straight and the gift wrapped as perfectly as possible. So, Goofy wrapping gifts on Christmas Eve. Okay, the next is a pin, number 3. Visions of Sugarplums. Share a Disney pin of a treat. This one I really had some trouble with going through. So I finally came across this pin and we'll have to use it. It's the Christmas pin from this year from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. There were several pins. This was my favorite of it. But this one, when you look right there, has the candy cane. So I'm going to use that candy cane as the treat. All right. That's 2. All right. So now let's do another question. What is your favorite Disney holiday snack or treat? This was the first year that I've been at Disney during the holiday season, and that we did Mickey's Very Merry, and we really didn't do a lot of the Christmas foods that were there, basically because we had just finished eating at the Liberty Tree Tavern. So I'm gonna go off holiday a little bit, but still what I think has a holiday taste. And go over to Gaston's Tavern and get a LeFou brew. I tasted that for the first time last month, and I really liked it, and definitely be getting one of those again. And I think that apple cider taste that it has with it gives it a nice feel for Christmas. And nothing wrong with having that huge cinnamon roll over there either. Really good. Really good. Okay. Number 5. Jingle Bells. Share a Disney pin that is musical. When I went through my pins, I was like, what am I going to do for this one? But our very first night at Walt Disney World last month, we went to the Hoop-de-Doo musical review, and I got this pin featuring Chip and Dale, and in honor of the Hoop-de-Doo review. And if you've never done the Hoop-de-Doo review, really, it's a very, very fun thing to do. It's campy, it's silly, but it's a lot of fun. And the food that they bring you to eat, very, very good. Home-style chicken and ribs and more than you can possibly eat. So, the Hoop-de-Doo review.
Hey, Dolly.
Honey, I'm trying to work back here.
No, would you come here for just a minute?
Huh?
Can you come here just a minute? I was wondering if maybe you could, lend half an ear to my song. Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate any help you can give me, and you never know. You might like my singing so much, you let me keep it in the show.
All right, 6 bits, I will listen.
Yeah.
Okay, you just go on out there and sing. Go
All
ahead.
right. Musicians, beautiful dreamer, key of R. Beautiful dreamer, waken to me.
No, lower, lower. Don't hold back, just let it go. Hey, faster, you're just way too slow. Go.
I beat you. Beautiful dreamer.
All right, now take it all the way up to the top.
Beautiful dreamer.
Now pick up the left side.
Queen of my song.
Now pick up the right side.
List while I woo thee.
Pick up both sides.
With soft melody. I'm okay. I'm all right. I meant to do that.
Caroling Fun. Which Disney character are you with and what are you singing? I'm going to go with Belle for the answer to this one. I'll be singing with Belle. And I'm going to go to the Beauty and the Beast Broadway musical for the song that I would be singing. And that song is This Home? And if you've watched any of the other tags I've done, I think I've only done one tag, but in there I go into why that song is so meaningful to me. So I would be singing with Belle, Is This Home? All right. All right, now this one I'm going to probably butcher. Number 7, Mele Kalikimaka. I hope I said that close to right. Share a Disney pin from around the world. This one was a little easier for me because I've been to Disneyland Paris twice this year. And I am going to use this pin, which is the Mickey silhouette, head silhouette, with the colors of the French flag, which just happened to be red, white, and blue. So, France is my pin from another country. And now it's time for another question. Which Disney animated film would you like to be in for the holidays? Boy, I've thought about this one and I really, really haven't come up with a great answer for this one. I'm going to say, because it's the only holiday Disney film that I'm aware of, really, and that is the Disney version of A Christmas Carol. So that's what I would be in, the animated version with Mickey and the whole gang doing A Christmas Carol. Okay, number 9, Let It Snow. Share a wintry Disney pin. This is another one I had some trouble with because I really don't have anything that I would really say is a wintry pin. So I went with another acquisition that I got last month with one of the Christmas pins from Walt Disney World. And it has Mickey all dressed up in like his seasonal Christmas red and Santa Claus hat and feeding reindeer. So that's what I'm going to have to go with for my wintry scene. Reindeer. Okay. Outdoor fun. Which Disney character are you? Let me read this again. Which Disney character are you with, and what holiday activity are you doing? If anyone knows me at all, they know that I hate being outside. I prefer to be indoors. I like climate control. I do not like cold. I do not like snow. So, what I would be doing for my holiday activity is spending time with Ariel on the beach in Fort Lauderdale. That's what I think is the perfect holiday activity. And I'm leaving it at that. Okay. Number 11. Good King Wenceslas. I can never say that word, that name. I don't even know. Is it a real name? Good King Wenceslas. Share a Disney pin of royalty. I have a few princess pins, but I didn't want to go with a princess. I wanted to go with a queen. And if anyone knows my penchant for the dark side, there's only one queen that I could possibly pick to represent royalty. And that is the evil queen from Snow White. So I think that she's a rather attractive woman. So I wouldn't mind spending much time with that royalty. So long as you stay on the good side of her bad side, I think you'll be all right. All right. Coming to the end of this now. Mickey's Christmas Carol or Muppets Christmas Carol? Okay, the question is asking, which do you prefer? Do you prefer the Mickey's Christmas Carol or the Muppets Christmas Carol? To be honest, I don't think I've seen either one. But if I had to make a choice from here, which obviously I do, I'm going to say the Muppets Christmas Carol would be the one that I would watch. Actually, I guess maybe they're asking which one I would want to watch. Yeah. Okay. This isn't asking what you want to be in, what you want to watch. So, I'll say it a different way. If I were to be handed two DVDs, one of Mickey's Christmas Carol and one of the Muppets Christmas Carol, I would take the Muppets Christmas Carol and I would watch that one. So, my answer is the Muppets Christmas Carol, no matter how I phrase the question. Number 13, Home for the Holidays. Share your favorite Disney holiday pin. This one I'm going to go back to Disneyland Paris. And one thing to mention here, just quickly, Disneyland Paris. These are from Disneyland Paris. These two. All the rest I showed you are from Disney World. But Disneyland Paris, they wrap the pins in plastic, whereas Disney World just has them on a card. I don't know why this is. For me, I kind of like that the plastic's on it a little bit better. I think that it protects the pin a little bit better. May not be true that it protects it, but gives me the feeling that it protects it. Anyway, back to the question, Home for the Holidays, share your favorite Disney holiday pin. And that is going to be the Christmas Tinkerbell in her sparkly Christmas red. And anyone that knows me again is going to know that Tinkerbell is my favorite female character when it comes to Disney. And I don't know if you probably can't see it in the background, but I have several Tinkerbell figures here in the back. So she's going to be my favorite, so she is going to be my favorite Disney holiday pin. All right, one more question left that covers the pins. And the last question is, what is one of your special holiday traditions? And this is a pretty easy question to answer. Our Christmas tradition is to watch A Christmas Carol. We normally watch the Disney version with Jim Carrey, the animated. It's one of my favorite versions. This year we actually watched the George C. Scott version. But we do that every year on the 24th. And normally on the 23rd, if we add just a little extra to it, we watch White Christmas. Two of my favorite Christmas movies. And that's the way we have it. So, that brings me to the end of this holiday pin tag. It's the first pin tag that I've done. And actually, I was kind of surprised that I had something in my pins that I was able to answer most of these questions, even if some are a little sketchy. But they are there. And I guess it's traditional to tag someone else when doing this. And so I am going to tag, let me see, trying to think who would be good to tag for this. I am going to tag Chrissy from the Chrissy O Show. So I know this is a little late for the holiday, but if you have time, have fun with your pin collection. All right, thanks very much for watching. Remember to click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Click that bell icon so that you're notified whenever I add new content. My website covers magic. My YouTube channel covers magic, travel, and Disney. At this point, I have a lot of Disneyland Paris stuff on the channel, but I'll be adding some Walt Disney World stuff in the near future as well. And that brings us to another conclusion, to another video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, remember to find the magic wherever you are.
Relax on the fellas on